How do you say you love your community, but you leave illegal, hardened criminals to roam free?
I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
Trump, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies.
So this is the whole thing about these so-called sanctuary cities, these sanctuary states. Okay, they harbor these people, and they're willing to let them roam free and do God knows what to your family, to your loved ones. You see, Gavin Newsom will never encounter this person. Gavin Newsom is never going to have to deal with the criminality. And so he can virtue signal. But when these people go out there and then you end up with, Riley, they don't care. This is proof they don't care.
And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
So you guys got your main target just now, but you got somebody else. What just happened?
So our main target was released by a sanctuary jurisdiction, not honoring a detainer. That person was released back into the community, and when we went to go find him, he's with somebody else who was previously removed from the United States. So he's going to go today too.
And that is exactly what Border Czar Tom Homan has warned would happen.
When we find the bad guy, he's probably with others that are in the United States illegally. They may not be a criminal priority, but we're not walking away from them.
ICE Boston says they will continue to go into sanctuary jurisdictions and do their job.
Today was a good day. Today we took several significant public safety threats out of our communities. Unfortunately, a lot were released by sanctuary policies, but we're here to tell the Commonwealth and the rest of the country that we're going to find them whether they're released or not.
So this whole narrative that, no, families are going to be scared. Remember the woke bishop? You have to understand something. These people they're fearing for their lives. But she never tells you about this side of it. Because to her, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that these hardened criminals are in here illegally. You got this gang member from Haiti praising Biden and saying, F Trump. It's like that. I gotta tell you, I'm absolutely sure that Donald Trump would have used that in a campaign. In fact, I hope J.D. Vance is cataloging this so he can use that when he's running for president.
And guys, shortly after we finished filming, ICE Boston told us they arrested 2 more targets in other parts of town away from our cameras. One of those targets is a previously deported Honduran illegal alien who was arrested for raping a woman while putting a gun in her mouth. The other target they got is a Haitian man who first flew into the United States in 2023 as part of President Biden's controversial migrant flights mass parole program. Well, they just picked him up yesterday because he's been arrested locally for sexual assault. We'll send it back to you.
Bill Mallusian, it was fascinating to watch all of that. I think I was just saying to Bill, this is terrible for Joe Biden and the legacy that he tried to leave behind. A question from me, how soon will they actually be leaving the country? Does that take a long time?
It depends what country they're from. If they're from cooperable countries like El Salvador, Guatemala, countries like that, it can be quick. It can be within days or weeks. If it's countries that are harder to deport, countries that don't cooperate with the U.S. as much, it can go into a process of months. But the Trump administration is changing policies with something called expedited removal. The bottom line is people at home don't need to understand all the policies. The Trump administration is just going to work as fast as they can to get all the people you just saw on camera there out of the country as fast as possible. They're also going to use their State Department, now led by Marco Rubio, to put pressure on countries that don't cooperate with the U.S. as much when it comes to the
So get this. Marco Rubio is going to be working hand in hand with Donald Trump's America First policy to make sure he actually goes out there and puts pressure on these countries that won't take their criminals back. And by the way, hey, that's why you use tariffs. No, you don't want to take them back? Fine. If we have any trading with them at all, at any level, you turn that spigot off. That's what you do. That's why you use tariffs, to make them bend the knee. This crap is all happening, and blue cities are perfectly fine with keeping them there. Just stop and think about that. You hear how many times a sanctuary city policy says you have this person who is guilty for doing a horrible, horrible thing to a woman or to a child, and they release him back to the community. And that's called being compassionate. They call that compassion. It's just complete and utter foolishness. And so it's no wonder that Black people in Chicago are like, I've had it. And it'll be very interesting, very telling indeed, to see whether or not a person like Brandon Johnson actually could get reelected after this unbelievable debacle. ICE means business. Okay? Holman told you, we're gonna do our job. You can either, help us, but you better get out of the way because we're coming. All right, guys, that's it for now. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And until the next time, God bless.